Like, she's depressed, but it's something that's like, okay, we can work through that. Whereas, like, when you amplified Yuri, obsessed is an understatement. And then the other side is is Natsuki, and when you amplify to her, ooh. Honestly, get it for every person? Yeah.
Oh no, I'm asleep.
Sayori's pretty good. Yeah, Sayori I like a lot.
That's a problem.
I mean, I can understand liking the Yuri side. She's solid, and because she's pretty cool until she gets ramped up, and then things get weird. But Natsuki, even when everything gets like modified, Natsuki MVP to some extent, because she's just like, hey, Yuri's really depressed, and I'm concerned. Someone help. I don't like having to kill Monica early. Yeah, about that. Killed. What the fuck? Yeah.
Why don't you like start the game deleting?
Monica?
Yeah, already.
That's what Drago's talking about. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know anything about Doki. Like, I know it's fucked up. I don't know the ending though. Like, after you delete her.
Oh yeah, what happens there? Yeah.
Made some tea. Some Yorkshire tea. Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag.
Although so the thing I didn't know about this, I had to double check this because I forgot that I didn't know this part. Apparently, when you delete Monica early, Sayori realizes that she's trapped in the game, and then she forces the game to close and deletes all character files, including her own. But every time you open the game from that point on, it comes up with the black end screen, and then after 10 minutes pass, a message will appear that says, now everyone can be happy.
Oh shit. So either way, someone has to realize they're an AI.
Yeah, that's what happens with Sayori once you delete Monica anyway. Spoiler alerts for anyone who cares about Doki Doki. Whoops. But yeah, that's when you delete Monica, Sayori takes over the club, and then being club leader gives her that sentience as an AI. And then she does what Monica was going to do, and then Monica actually stops her. But the thing is, and I understand Monica's reasons, I do, but at least Sayori was just like, just delete them. Let's not ramp up all their personality traits to the point of, holy what the fuck is going on? Because she did that last part I just mentioned. See, here's the thing. I get it. But at least when Sayori was like, I know it's just me and you that are real, she just deleted everybody and it was quick and painless. Whereas with Monica, she dragged it out for every character until they went to a horrific place. And then she felt bad, and she only feels bad because you deleted her. That is why I blame Monica.
Did he finish it last night or no?
He did. I feel like it's different because of the main character. So the only thing that Monica has going for her is the fact that when she was programmed into the game, she was never programmed as a possible choice. And that's her whole reason. Now, I get that. But at the same time, again, you could just never delete her, and there's thousands of lines of dialogue where she'll just sit there and talk to you about things. And if you read through a lot of those, oh, buddy, she doesn't really feel that bad. But really, well, that really bothers me because it's like you don't feel bad until you're punished. That means you don't feel bad about it. I'm sorry. It's like when a kid gets caught with his hand in cookie jar. He's like, "I'm sorry, I'll never do it again." You don't get that. Don't delete her and probably talk to her every day. That's true, Drago. It's weird, Drago. That is weird to think about. Fact, but that there is an entire subreddit to this. Monica is actually smart as fuck. She is. She's also very maniacal and very controlling.
Hashtag Yuri.
See, that's the thing. I'll give you Yuri or Natsuki, because both of them. The only reason they went weird is because they were fucked with, right? Although in theory they say that the whole thing is no matter who was club president, they would learn the sentience and things would go bad for everybody. So that's fair, and like I give her credit for the last part she does, but that doesn't make up for all the other things she did, and all like if you're thinking about their existence and if they all can reach the same like sentience as her, which is what the last statement is, then they're all similar beings, and what she does to people of similar being or nature as herself is so fucked up I can't forgive it. Because if it hands off to Sayori and Sayori becomes that smart and she's like, well, who cares, they're not real AI, Monica's argument, that argument goes away. So they're equal. They're all equal, all four of them. And to do that to people, that would be like me doing it to another human. Or even doing it to an animal would be unfair, and those, you can talk about levels of consciousness with that as much as you want. But like doing that to me, in general, and being that controlling is so fucked up that I do not care about her as a character. I mean, I do. I think she has some interesting points, but overall, I just can't be Team Monica actual. Like, I just can't. Hey, you're actually leveled over top of these trainers. Look at you, Doc. I remember when you were just running from zone to zone and everything was way higher level than you. And concerning.
I still can't beat the one. I can't even challenge one gym leader until I get Pikachu level 45.
Jesus. Does it have to be Pikachu?
Well, he's the closest to almost level 45.
Oh, okay, got it. I was just curious.
He used to have one. Oh, cool. Using a water type move burned him. That's neat. Him throwing up me got me poisoned. Equally neat.
Oh god. I mean, it's kind of fair. Like Scald, bird, baby bird. You boiled that Pokemon alive.
It deserved it.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know that anything deserves to be boiled alive. I feel bad doing it to lobsters. They don't even have a nervous system like that.
What's that thing? So many changers here. Okay, wait. Now we're missing something.
Oh, how's the heat by you, by the way, Doc? I'm getting like 80-degree weather here, I can only imagine.
That's actually pretty okay. I'm not at work. I haven't been at work the past 2 days, so.
Huh. You wanna know more about Yuri? Because I wanna like Yuri. I just don't.
But I like her.
I mean,
She's so sweet.
Yuri.
I wish I could have a stalker like Yuri.
No, you don't. You missed the part. What happens? You don't. You never want that. Literally worse than literally worse than school days. Literally worse. Well, hold on. Let me rephrase that. Literally worse than manga school days, not anime school days. Because anime school days has that scene with the other girl and the, oh, I guess you weren't part. That might, okay, that beats Yuri's thing. But the manga is. I don't know what we saw was how she really is, or if Monica was kind of controlling her. Drago, if you want to know the easy answer to that, the first time Monica starts controlling anybody is Sayori when you read the poem that says "Load me." That's why it says "Load me." It's because that was Monica fucking with the code, as far as I understand it. And then she doesn't start messing with Yuri's code or Natsuki's code until the second run, or Act 2, as they call it. I call it second run because I know people who literally beat the game, saw that last scene, and then never touched it again, and that's considered a run to me. Because you technically beat the story in a sense, but there is more. But a lot of people were like really thrown off by that, and they just didn't load the game back up. Which is why I call each one runs. Not 100% accurate, but that's where I see it. Oh, while we're here, I should start. Yeah, okay, this is getting charged, right? Yeah.
Oh, my baby boy's dying.
Oh.
We need stanza for Psychic Gem.
You're not gonna get a chance to heal them before the Psychic Gem?
No, I'm heading towards Fusion Gym, which is Poison type gym.
Oh, gotcha, okay.
Just saying. It'd be nice if he gets a good level and...
Okay. Good to go.
So, yep, like I've been saying, hopefully this either gets me close to October. If not, we'll do like I'll install Star Trek again, and we'll do another. We'll do like a run or two.
Co-op runs? I'll do it. Yeah, I'm game for that.
For late nights, and then we'll go back to doing the Gen Zero.
Yeah, we could do either one. Yeah, I'm game for that.
And then
Star Trek Gen Zero.
Again, October 18th is Digimon. And there is a Digimon that we need to get.
I don't know that I can watch Digimon.
Why not?
Because I fucking hate it. It's like my least... Here's the thing. I like Digimon's first season or two, and then I hated the rest of it. And then I hated the games. Both those just, I had such a hard time liking. Like the first two seasons, I think it was the first two seasons, I really enjoyed. And then everything after, I think it was that.
You should like the third season because it's dark as fuck. And
I think that's what got me. I hate the dark. There's no reason for it to go dark. It just made it boring and angsty to me. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. It's like it's like Pokemon only had one episode that was dark that I liked.
There's a couple darker episodes actually recently.
No, I mean only one I liked. The only one that I thought was dark that I liked was Chameleon. That's it.
There's one that episode of Pokemon where Ash and Pikachu dies. Actually dies a lot in the movies though.
Oh yeah. But what? See, to me, I'm like, why? What's the point of this if they're just gonna come back? I don't get it.
But they had to befriend the Gengar. No, it was Haunter. He had to befriend the Haunter to challenge Sabrina. And
that's right.
Haunter just licked her and made her laugh and was like, here's go the badge. Fuck the battle.
Yeah, that was interesting.
I hate it. Now that I look back on it, I hated season 1 of Pokemon.
There's a couple good episodes. There's a couple. Primarily, what is it? Is season 1 Meowth? The one where you learn why he's talking?
I
think that's season 1, and that might be my favorite episode. And then I really liked the Charmeleon episode because I thought that was like a good take on like having pets as a kid and how some kids didn't take care of their pets and abandoned them and how that's messed up. Like I liked that. I thought that was good.
You mean Charmander?
Charmander. Yeah, whatever. Close enough. Chameleon. He's a chameleon. He's just a
Lizard.
he's just a flaming chameleon.
There's an actual chameleon in the game.
Eh, that's in later gens. That don't count.
Hope I go first. Fuck me.
Remember, if you're asking me to remember like details, those are lore.
With a potatoes peeler.
It's only about the feel.
Well, I sucked his life out.
Yeah, seriously, Jesus. I mean, it makes sense because grass versus. But...
Oh no, started hating Digimon when they did the Digimon Frontier.
I don't even know what that is.
It's the one that when the children became Digimon.
I didn't even know that was a thing. I think you brought it up before, but it is not in my memory banks. That sounds really dumb.
It was really dumb.
I don't know, man. I just always had a hard time. I remember I went and saw one of the movies, and I just thought it was bad.
What, the Digimon movie? Yes.
I want to say
it was bad because they butchered it. The fuck.
Oh, I want to say it was more than just the first movie though, because I think I went to like the. I think I went to the first couple. Like I dragged my parents.
No, the only theatrical release was Digimon the movie, and it was.
Wasn't that the one where it was like them wrecking a town or city? Some shit.
There was There was 3 short films butchered together into a theatrical release. Each individual movie, short movie, is actually pretty good. Butchered together, they sucked.
I don't know, man. Maybe. Again, like I said, I stopped liking the just general plot of that show.
The first half of it is when they
It's like the first Pokemon movie. Fucking hated that movie.
Oh, I love that movie. It's a pretty good
So
movie.
bad. For me, it's just so boring. It's all about angsty Mewtwo, and I don't care. I don't care.
What?
If I wanted angst, I'd find Neon Genesis Evangelion and then throw it away.
I've read the healed Pokemon.
that might be a little bit of a problem.
I was alright. I think I'm out of potions, so.
Oh, that's fair.
But yeah, no, you get the reappreciation of Digimon then.
AKA, I'm just gonna. I'll probably just be quiet. At least with the Pokemon thing, I could be like, I know a Golbat. I'll go look at that, and I'm gonna go. I remember not a single name from Digimon. Not one. I remember Tay because of an online meme. That's it.
Tai.
Is it? Didn't even know that. Gonna keep calling him Tay.
You know what I've read to do? Revive my Pokemon.
Yeah, that's kind of important.
We literally just talked about this, and
We literally just.
I kept going.
You just walked right over like, hey, I'll be fine.
Oh god, I'm dying.
Take a sec, take a sec. But yeah, I don't remember anything from that. It's like, what was the other show I liked when I was younger? It was like right around that time for me. I want to say it was.
He spat on me. I died.
I want to say what happened to me with Jesus Christ. Yeah, really. With Digimon for me is right around. I want to say it was Digimon Season 3. I started watching. What was that show? I can't remember the name of it. It was like Dot Hack Sign, but more American.
Sure, online?
No.
Chaotic?
It was like... No. It had a really weird animation style to it. Almost
Code
like French.
Lyoko?
Code Lyoko, that's it. I started watching Code Lyoko. That was pretty good. There were some moments that I was like, this is cheesy or silly or ridiculous, but it was overall good. I remember liking that.
Which was very disappointing when they got a live action. It was supposed to be a live action third season. Like it continued the second season into a third season.
Didn't know that was a thing.
And well, because it sucked.
I didn't know that was a thing. I just remember it ending on a kind of a cliffhanger, and I was like, all right.
Hey, how's things going? I watched your channel. Thank you for watching my channel. Someone who I probably hope is not a bot. Would you like to give me tips on my overlays?
I believe they do!
I believe they do!
Look at that. Sorry, buddy.
It literally is the same text, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Do I have any other, like... I'll have one more, just revive.
It's the same every time, basically. They change it a little. Like they'll like that time it was hey with multiple Y's because they do stuff like that so you can't put in a filter to just immediately get rid of the.
But no, we had to get my.
You know what we should do? We should in Stream Elements, the bot. We should have an auto ban on the word overlay. Just an auto timeout.
Oh, so I got a line art drawn out for your picture. I just need to wait until Smitty gets back on so I know how to. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Also, I never really took notice because his room's kind of dark. Is he a ginger or like light brown hair?
Smitty is a ginger.
Nice, I knew I liked him for a reason. Color my hair. I need to color my hair red. Will I look too weird with red hair? Anyone's opinions on me getting red hair?
I mean, I'd be game to see you with a different like your head, but you gotta kinda. Here's the problem that could happen. Since you're very dark-haired, you have to bleach your hair first, and then color it. Not only that, but you have to use certain shampoos to keep it that color.
I mean, when I have hair.
I mean, in just general, though.
No, it's Drago.
Oh, not a lot of hair. Oh, Drago. I want cool overlays. Oh, do you now, Drago? I can build you a cool overlay. Hold on. Next time I go in, I'm just gonna use that guy's message on your chat. But also check that out. I think that was pretty memey. I'm putting that in the general Discord as well.
What? What is this?
It's like, all right,
hey,
I'll take bots for 1,000, Alex.
Channel. Thank you for watching my channel. Someone who I probably hope is not a bot. Would you like to give me tips on my overlays? And I did want to give me tips on my overlay. Oh, I can't wait till I play the new Pokemon game. We are definitely getting a Weezing in the new Pokemon game. That's happening.
I know what you see in that, but everyone else is seeing something different. Which is fine, but it's just letting you know. Fuck Weezing. I mean, the only thing they could have done worse is if they made the top of the thing more of a dome shape.
We could name him Sir Bong-a-lot or Sir Bong. Sir Bong the 14th.
Sir Bong the 14th. It's not too bad. If you, I was trying to think if you could make Smokey and the Bonged it. That doesn't really work though. Or to not get in trouble with anything, you can just go official glassware or water pipe, because those are things that many places use instead of the term bong, because bong is immediately associated and is used as a terminology for anything cannabis. Well, for that type of thing used with cannabis.
I think psychic is good against fighting.
Oh,
Mine over bronze, I think.
hell
It's
if
super
I know.
effective. Some of this stuff is 60-40 of if I remember or not, or common sense.
Yeah. For me, I don't even. I mean, common sense.
Do not
My brain always gets confused by some of these because I'm like, what?
and I do not remember any of the weaknesses or strength with fairy types. I know fairy is good against dragons and psychics, and that's about it for some reason.
Apparently, fairy's not good against psychic in OG though. Only bug.
No, fairy is a new typing that came around in X and Y.
Is it? I thought that there was a fairy in the OG. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking normal.
Some of the that went right over its head. Some of the OG Pokemon got the fairy typing now.
Oh, is that it? Okay.
Yeah.
That might be what's screwing me up.
I don't know if I'm gonna start naming these guys anymore. If I'm using them, I'll name them. It takes so long to name them. For fuck's sakes! Oh my god, I was on point that time. I should use the other controller. But this is more challenging.
Hmm.
But yeah, you'll get to appreciate Digimon once again. October's gonna be busy, actually.
Yeah, October's gonna be interesting for you for sure. You got a lot of things you're gonna be doing in that one. Who knows? Late night might even turn into more speedrun time if the community's too active.
No, I'm gonna keep it late night as a
Like a staple.
because I have a thing on our channel for late nights playthrough, like late night games. If you take a minute to visit our channel, I've had like another couple of different playlists. One for and I don't do anything for my thing. The only reason I have is because Annie gave it to me. Some stuff up. If you like to go to my YouTube channel or the Ghost Incorporated channel, click on the link down below.
And then everyone on mobile goes, what?
If you're on mobile, wait until you get home onto your home computer.
AKA, you're not gonna actually go through it. It's okay. We'll catch you later next time you're on your PC watching us. It's like the opposite of what I do, because there's nothing below really outside of like some of the stuff,
I
like
know.
very specifics, and I almost want to get rid of all of it but schedule.
Which hurts me.
I don't understand why. It's all in commands.
Because
It's all chat commands.
all my button below looks so professional, yet I'm stuck in mediocrity.
I mean, your booty looks great, but
Thanks, but we're not talking about my booty. We're talking about my down below.
your bottom, I know. So your bottom looks fine, but like, and I wouldn't say that you're stuck in mediocrity. I mean, especially after Sunday, dude. Jesus fucking Christ.
I haven't even broken 100 followers yet, and you're almost at 200.
You realize? Hold on. I'm gonna give this here's a small note. You've been doing this for 4 months. I've been doing it for 8. The math checks out, my friend. Pretty well, and I'm not even and until we get past like we're not even at the 180 mark. So you're doing well. Plus, it also kind of seems like the more people who are following you, the more end up following you, right? There's more people following you, more people watching. More people watching, more people find your stuff. More people find your stuff, more people follow, more people watching. God, it's a spiral. Holy shit. Gurren Lagann's come back again.
So, this is how Ghostbusters is gonna go. I'm going to buy it for the Switch first, and I'll do some runs on the Switch.
Because you're planning to get it on that anyway, right?
Yes.
And then go from there.
I want to wait and see if it actually comes out for Steam before I buy it on Epic.
I heard you mention it a couple times on stream that you're waiting because the whole like weird Epic like leaks they've been having, and you also hate the Epic Store, which I can understand to some extent. Especially with what they had recently as like a security breach, which was bad. That's fair.
They're like, well, other things have well, the security breach was 2 months long, and they didn't tell anyone about
unannounced, which is bad. Like, Steam's had security breaches. They've also entirely told their user base, hey, everyone's password's reset, I hope you have access to your email.
And I think, and the people who are watching is like, yeah, in the last Steam breach, like, all people got was emails and, like, the last 4 digits of your
right, because that's all they was seeing. Right.
But with,
not plain.
But with why can't I hit him with a fucking thunderbolt, please? Thank you. But with the Epic game, we got the entire cards leaked.
Right.
For 2 months. Didn't tell anyone.
Which
will
probably be bad for me because I used Epic for stuff for myself for when I was doing development. I believe. Because I believe Epic Games was what I had to use for the Unreal Engine when I was developing on that. That was a while ago, and I don't know that I didn't buy anything, but there very well might be info on there. And if there is, whatever. We'll see. Speaking of things, good reminder.
But this solidifies of why I don't want to use it. At least Steam will be like, yeah, we fucked up.
Well, we think they will. Followed by wait 3 months, and then there's been a 17-month long leak. What?
And then
at the end of the day, they're just both businesses. They'll both cover up as much as they can. And it's just what they do.
I ran out of electricity. I'm hoping he can tank a shot.
Pay for that there. Do that there. Do the thing.
If you love me, Andy, you would not die. Thank you, Andy.
That's unfair.
If you love you,
You're putting it in harm's way. That's like Jesus. Can I not just do this?
But I feel like there's only so much I can probably do on the Switch speedrun. And I know I can do faster on PC.
That's fair.
I just want to give it a couple, maybe a month or two.
Oh,
I can take being not world record at something.
I mean, I understand the hesitation, and like I can also understand like waiting out and seeing.
But I don't think it's gonna come out on.
Why there's so.
I really don't think it's gonna be coming out on Steam. Because there's nothing saying that it's gonna be coming out for Steam, and it only says Epic Store on like to release things for like PS4 and what's Hoop Doofies. Yay! We can technically fight Sabrina now.
Yay! That's all good.
So the Digimon that we have to get, I want to get Lilithmon, which she's gonna be an end game sort of Digimon.
I don't remember ever seeing this
she's
thing.
a mega, but yeah.
I figured I'd look it up after you said it. I was like, what is this? And now I'm looking at it, I'm just like, why? Why is this Yu-Gi-Oh?
Ooh. Okay, so everyone's slowly dying, and I don't have any health items. And I can technically challenge Sabrina now, so I might fly back to Celadon City. And we'll come back later.
Hmm.
What does Drago think?
Drago! Drago's probably playing League.
I think we need intervention.
Nah, that's alright. We all did. We all did League for so long. Maybe. Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, here's the thing. I say have fun with it, don't take it too serious, and don't let it make you toxic. That is one of the things. Because that is what that game did to myself, and that is why I stopped playing it. Because that community was so bad. Playing bots with Senpai? But yeah, okay, you're fine. You're not gonna get toxicity out of that, I don't think. Although, curious why you're playing bots. But at the same time, maybe it's just because you want to relax, which is fair. I guess we did that for a while, didn't we? We played bots for a long time.
We got me to level 30 with bots.
Bots? Yeah, I was gonna say. Got a teacher? Yeah, the big thing for me with League is that while the game did continue to change, I got bored with it because I got tired of the When I was originally playing the game, everything was changing, but it wasn't Riot that was changing it, it was the community, because no one knew what the actual meta was. Like, people had ideas, but no one knew, right? Everyone was like, I think this works, and this seems to work, and no, this is proving to work pretty well. But, like, nothing was sure. And so, like, seeing a Tryndamere on bottom lane as your ADC was actually a thing. Because Trin could tower dive, which is great for an ADC. He has very high damage. He has great ability to catch up to people. And with a good healer, and depending if they could like give him invincibility or if they could like make it so that he gets his like basically his ult for a little bit longer, like Kale, when they have a Kale fucking support, like that. These are things that happened, and I loved it because it was so experimental. And I feel like a lot of the positions I liked.
We're gonna go back and challenge more people.
I feel like a lot of the positions I liked and gameplay I like got less and less experimental over time and became more formulatic. Or yeah, more of a formula, and that kind of killed it for me.
The Pidgey? I don't want Pidgey.
Because even though there was a meta, don't get me wrong, it existed, but you could go against the meta and do well pretty easily. And you could even, instead of just countering the meta, you could make your own, like the first person to do APE. It's like, what? No one expected that. Or AP Trist is another good one. That was way back. Jungle Teemo. Oh, I miss those days. And then the other thing is they changed items and they made the game more balanced, which to me ruined it. Because I thought that the items being as strong as they were made them more not only sought after, but
I don't know if you caught that, but Drago told me they nerfed Rammus. You know how his one thing gave him bonus 80 for armor?
Yeah.
It's only 8. They changed it to bonus armor gives him AP now.
Well, that could work. You could make him an AP tank, right? And then, because does any of his abilities scale off AP? I was gonna say, doesn't the tremor?
I mean, everything scales off of AP, but it's just
Yeah.
better. It's nice to have the extra AD when you're jungling.
I guess.
Unless you don't
I mean,
jungle him anymore. I guess he might be a support now.
or a top lane, right?
Or mid.
Or even a mid. Yeah. Well, I mean, mid doesn't really. Mid, I don't know if he'd work, but top lane he might work.
So apparently mid Tristan is a thing now. Again.
Yeah, because she has range. Range is needed most of the time. Range or speed. So either assassins or range, I feel like, for mid. There are exceptions to these, obviously. I mean, you could probably still just jungle him because I mean that. For him, the shell you have does AP, right? The guard. So that's silly. So that wouldn't be too bad. It's just that you the role that you used to do into people wouldn't
Ow.
be the freight train it used to be, right? Remember when we used to like literally try it, like me with max speed Rammus? I remember max speed Rammus. That was interesting stuff.
I remember trying that out in a Dominion match. Then we lost horribly. Then I immediately jumped into another match where I played normal Rammus. Actually no, before that, I was in the same. I got the same exact teammates as before, and someone dodged. And then I was facing the one guy who was like super fucking salty about me doing the speed Rammus.
Oh, I remember this.
And then
I remember you telling me this.
And then my teammates now are like, "What are you talking about? He's best on our team so far. He's got the most points." And I'm like, "Yeah, what are you talking about, dude?" It's like, and he, oh my god, it was great because he was playing an AD champion and it was always focusing me.
Oh yeah. Also, wait. You know what might be really broken about that? Thornmail does it still do the whole hit back with AP? And does it still scale? Because if it does, that's silly. That's silly as holy shit. Hey, I've got max AP scaling, and look at this Thornmail! Fight me! I'm gonna stab you with magic spikes. Like, that would be dumb.
I wouldn't be surprised if they got rid of Thornmail.
Thornmail? Yeah. Well, I mean, that was what I was kind of talking about, is they used to have things that were, like, really strong, but there was enough items that were really strong in, like, different ways that you could make different builds. But people complained about some of them so much because they were used so adamantly in the meta, which is fair. But rather than buff the other alternatives, they just downgraded the previous. So they just downgraded the shit out of Bloodthirster. Or downgraded Infinity... What is it, Infinity Edge? Infinity Blade? Infinity War? I don't know. Or like, I remember they got rid of, what was that? Warmogs? No, not Warmogs. It was... What was that thing that gave you a shitload of health, Doc?
Warmogs, I think.
Was it Warmogs? Might have been Warmogs. Warmog still exists? I remember they removed it though, or the one I'm thinking of they removed because they removed it.
Oh,
they
Force of Nature.
Something. Force of Nature. Thank you. That's what I'm thinking.
Was basically was part of
To build. I wonder if they brought that back.
I miss Heart of Gold.
It was a finished item. It was exclusive to Nexus Blitz. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. He was removed season 2 because the stats didn't synergize well with each other. I guess. Passives were then given to Warmogs and Spirit Visage. Correct.
Spirit Visage.
Yeah, that's not a thing. Yeah. We added to the game because of experimental mode Nexus splits. Before that, though, it was back in 2009. God damn, I played the game 10 years ago. Jesus, that's actually correct. That's terrifying. I haven't played it in 3 years, according to what I was looking up on profiles and stuff. But yeah, Forza Nature was such a good item. And like a lot of people, I guess they said like, oh, these things don't really work together, but I kind of disagree. They worked really well together on certain tanks, but I guess it was just something that they wanted to have for like to change it up. Because I always did instead of Warmogs at the time, it was Force of Nature and Thornmail, and those two alone gave you so much resistance that you didn't need to worry about much else. Everything else was just build how you want. I mean, even without that, you could do that before that point too. That was like the strong way of starting a game. Or like Bloodthirster used to be the stacking Bloodthirster. Oh my god, that thing.
Ooh, fire punch, killed. Damn.
That thing was fucking absurd. I loved that item. Its current is that it's 80 attack damage and 20 lifesteal flat. Your lifesteal overheals you now. Huh, I guess it's healing to a shield. That's cool. That's actually pretty good. That might be slightly better than it used to be.
No, I like if they would nerf Ribbon. You know, a shield that goes off of AD on a champion that builds AD. What? Still salty about that. Apparently, Drago said they did nerf her, like put that shield on a bigger cooldown though.
That's fair.
But I still don't think that's. I think that doesn't solve the problem.
I mean, it does help, but it depends. It depends on like everything else, right? We haven't been playing the game, so it might have actually solved it, depending on like how the rest of it plays, right? Because if they changed everything enough, then that wouldn't be a big
I can
deal.
get back in the league.
I wouldn't be able to myself either. Yeah, Bloodthirster used to give. Yeah, I remember this. It was 70 base attack damage with stackable up to 100, so it's another 30 to stack up to. And then it went from 20 to 25%. I think it was 25% lifesteal at its max. Now it's actually probably just as good. I mean, it's technically better. It's technically a better item. It used to start at 15 and go up to 25. Now it's just 20, so it's in the middle. So it's the average of that. And then now the overheal is a thing, and you have attack damage of 80 with it, which is the average of the 60 and the 100, right? Which is the other stat. So I get that. But it was all about when you got those stacks, how strong you were. That extra 20 AD and 5% lifesteal on that thing? Oh, Doc can recall me stacking how many of those on Yeez and just yeeting people to death? Like, no fear? What? Soloing Baron? Like, oh my god, when you got high enough, it was just absurd. It was so much fun. Was it balanced? Fuck no, but it was fun.
Fun doesn't pay the bills, Kyle.
Balance does, I know. I don't care about balancing games, that's the problem. That's why I don't do multiplayer. That's why I'm excited for WoW Classic, but they said they're gonna balance things, and it makes me nervous. But I'm so excited for WoW Classic.
That's not how you do a classic thing.
They said that they were going to, quote-unquote, balance things, aka mechanics that... So there's some things from vanilla that straight up did not work because of errors in coding. One of them is...
If it's
like,
that sort of thing, then it's fine.
Yeah, they're gonna fix, like, there's some abilities that literally could not be used because instead of doing what the text said, the effect was wrong. So they're gonna fix stuff like that. That's the balance I'm talking about. Or like things that were actually
Get in
like
my goddamn Pokeball. I remember trying to catch one of these in the Savari Zone.
Oh, and I remember when they did that too. Do you remember when they used to not have a limit on what you could build on someone? AKA, you could build Ravenous Hydra on ranged characters.
I don't think there's I don't think they have a limit that says
No.
you don't get the like the thing.
You literally cannot purchase it.
Oh, really?
Yep. You have to be either a shapeshifter with a melee, or you have to have melee now, according to what I'm reading on the wiki.
Well, that sucks.
I just happened to pull that up because that was one of the items, right?
Tauros, just stay in the Pokeball, please. Oops. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. Wasn't there a character that had like a stupid advantage?
Bam!
that?
Damn it!
Like didn't it work with a ranged character and that made it dumb? Maybe I'm wrong. Probably wrong. Ravenous Hydra added melee only. I know, but before that it was the other one. That's whatever. Am I thinking Ravenous or am I thinking Tiamat? I might be thinking Tiamat. Because Tiamat was the one before it. I believe. Oh yeah, Gangplank's Parlay.
Parlay.
Yeah. Apparently Poppy's Iron Ambassador works with it. Wait, what about Kale? Does Kale's, I swear to Christ, used to work. Because that was her, I think. Maybe I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I love your derpy face.
Oh, they were. See, now I'm like looking through things they removed and it's making me sad. Because I remember when they removed them. Is that gone? Did they ever remake it? Banner of Command? I don't think they did. I think that's when we quit. Or like, that was when I wanted to start quitting. Banner of Command is intended as a strategic niche that pushes the lane autonomously. Which it did. Of course, dude, do you know how often do you remember using Banner of Command to just fuck up lanes? Ah! Oh, God, that item was so silly.
You have fun there, Andy? No, it's weird seeing a fossilized Pokemon here. You know, you're supposed to be extinct. So I'm
Or is it
gonna
actually?
What is this? Is this the Pokemon Go Park? Yep. Do I need more Pokemon to challenge this gym?
Oh yeah. Now I'm like scrolling through all these items.
Oh, nope, I have exactly 50 now.
Nice.
Now, do we want to challenge the gym now, or go down the other route to train my Pokemon up a little bit?
I feel like you could do the gym, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to do the other.
So we'll be over-leveled. And then down here, I should be getting Surf, and then... I'm just hoping that I can get everything done tonight. I'm gonna get 2 gyms done, plus get Zapdos.
Did they ever... Oh my god, they replaced this item how many times? Jesus Christ. So, apparently Zeke's Herald, which was an item that I remember a lot of... I think it was supports used it? Or was it the top laner used it? One of the two. Because it was nearby enemy champions gain 10, plus 10 20 attack and 10% lifesteal within range of you. Ooh. And then they apparently replaced it with Zeke's Harbinger, which I don't remember.
Do I need a bike? I feel like I might need a bike.
I remember... I thought you did need one in the original.
I don't remember where to get a bike in this game.
Oh, I don't remember at all.
Hi, Psychic!
Yeah, and then they changed that to the Harbinger, and then apparently they changed that and removed that. Oh my god.
Okay, we have him already, so it's fine. We don't need this guy. You just run. There's no bike in this game. Okay, dokie. That definitely answers my question. Okay, so Alex, we just want to go home. We're not battling you. We're good. Everything's fine.
We out. Goodbye.
Right to the nuts. Here we go. I think there's something behind her too, isn't there? Well, I only questioned it because that's the bike path to my left.
Oh, yeah, like it used to be.
Okay. Or this is gonna force me to have a bike. This is how I think this is how you originally got fly in the first place. Oh, look at this. Okay. You guys are just randomly just here. Man, I wish I got Onyx back in the rock cave. Oh. Let's face it, if I had an Onyx, I wouldn't have the Shan Slash on my team. Sorry, Drago. Oh, there's something about Onyx I love. Look at him. He just boulders. Boulders with eyes. Reminds me of Thomas. He's a train with eyes. Literally a rock snake.
Literally a rock snake, correct.
So, for that reason, if I can get away with not buying the PC version of Pokemon, Ghostbusters right away.
Yeah, I mean,
That'd
plus
be-
if you get it on
that'd
the Wii, you'll be able to play it mobile, and if you can, and then you can see how fast it plays versus others, right?
Nice.
I mean, I'm just hoping the load time's good on it, that's all. Because that would be the frustrating part, right? The load times are bad, but you're able to play it well.
I guess I should actually try to get Epic Games to actually work on my computer. I guess.
I mean, eh? I mean, I'd be more than happy to help you fix it, but I don't know that it's a necessity.
Because I know I'm going to be faster on a PC than on Switch.
I don't know, man. I feel like everyone can get used to different controls, IMO. I feel like you can get used to those controls, it's just whether or not you wanna, right? And then if those controls are actually faster. So, like, if slamming's easier with that, like, can you get used to the rest of the game so much that slamming becomes so crucial you go faster? It just takes time and a lot of practice, I'd assume, which sucks, but... That's the speed runs for you. It's a lot of practice. A lot of runs. A lot of speed. Well, unless you're me, in which case there's no speed, and the only reason you have world records is because you're the only person who's done the category, and you've done it with your best friend! Who's actually fast. Love you, Doc.
Yeah, it reminds me we gotta do Odyssey. 2 players.
I mean, yeah, for fun, sure. I'll do that. I can guarantee you, we ain't submitting a time.
Sure we are.
Because I don't believe we can. I believe you have to have it under a certain time.
That's stupid.
There's a lot of places like that. There's a lot of because there's so many categories that are so popular that the mods would have to go through thousands upon thousands upon thousands of run every day. And there's not enough people to do it. Actually, the real answer is we'll say it's the amount of mods would probably have to go through 20 to 200 runs for Odyssey, I would say. If they allowed the submissions of like stuff that was over say 2 hours. Now, if we can beat it in 2 hours or whatever the requirement is, then sure. But I've not done that myself. I'm curious if it actually has one. Let's see. Maybe because it's under. Well, is it under extension? Or is it under... No, any percent two-player exists. View rules. Oh, they don't actually have it. Because it doesn't see it. Start a new file and ends when you shoot off the wire. RTA timing. Speedrun for setting and cannot be paused at any point. Timer cannot be paused, yeah. Submitting without audio is fine. First time, second time, and onward be rejected. All runs require proof. Amiibo. The longest run that they've accepted submission for is probably no longer accurate because it was a year ago and it was only one player. Apparently, oh no, they've accepted one player. Oh wow! So the 2-player run of any percent, or I guess the 2-player in general for Odyssey means just using 2 separate controllers, like using the 2-player setup, and not that you have to have 2 players. Even though the world record is held by 2 players playing together. Oral May and Parasite. And then second place is Oral May and Susaga. Oh, look at that. They're both under an hour, Jesus. I'll put it this way. If we sub 2-hour the game, I'd submit the run. I'd be game for that. The longest one is 2 hours and 50 minutes, but that was a year ago. Outside of that, it's like an hour plus. 2 hours. I'd be game for those submissions though. That would be fine.
Also, so for me to play Breath of the Wild, I want to have a whole bunch of huge backlog.
Sorry, what was that?
I was. Give me a second. I'm yawning. I wanna do it when I have a backlog of a whole bunch of videos. Then I won't be in a scramble to make a new video for and have a backlog of a whole bunch of videos because I know it's gonna take me forever.
That game?
Yes.
Yeah, it can. It definitely can. It depends how you want to play it. I mean, I don't know if people are gonna like how I play it the first time, because I don't think I'm gonna do the speed run, the 100%. I think I'm gonna do that at some other later date, because I don't really feel like I'm in the mindset for it, and I also would like to have some competency and gameplay back under my belt before I tried that again. So like I want to actually just play it casually this time around, like after we finish Skyward Sword.
So my stipulations for beating that game is that I need to have all memories.
That's a lot. Okay.
I need to have the green the original green costume.
Okay.
That's the thing, right?
I don't know. I believe it is, but I don't know how much so. Yeah, there's the what do they call it? It's like the Hero of Hyrule, Hero of Time. Yeah, yes, that's the thing. I couldn't remember that. I forgot that Link doesn't wear his standard outfit in the
So I need that outfit. I need the Hyrulean shield, and I need the Master Sword.
Yeah, those aren't too bad.
And then beat the game. Those are my stipulations.
Hmm.
I need to look like Link when I beat the game. I need to get the good ending.
Well,
Or it's all memories.
It's all memories, but I think you have to do Divine Beast too. Look at me. Pretty sure.
What do you mean divine beasts? Those are the dungeons, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You don't have to do those at all. That's why when you said those stipulations, I thought you were... My brain went, oh, you're just gonna go beat Ganon. Like, you're gonna get these things and then go beat Ganon. Sorry. Apparently there are... Apparently there are 5 classic outfits, depending on how you want to look at it. So there's the Ocarina of Time, there's the Twilight Princess, there's the Wind Waker, there's the Hero of the Sky, Skyward Sword, there's the Hero set, which is literally the one that makes you look like him from the cartoons. Dark Link is an option, as well as the Fierce Deity Link from Majora's.
I think OOT or maybe Twilight.
OOT or Twilight? Apparently... Oh, Hero of Time consists of... Oh, you're not getting the Hero of Time.
Why?
Hero of Time, you're gonna be mad. Do you want to know?
Sure.
You want me to? Okay, I recommend doing Hero of Twilight. If that, nope, they're both the same problem. Okay, Hero of Time armor consists of 3 items: the Cap of Time, Tunic of Time, Trousers of Time. Each of these are randomly dropped when you scan in the 30th Anniversary Ocarina of Time Link amiibo.
Can you look up how much that is?
Each amiibo can only be scanned once scanned in once a day, so it may take some time to acquire the set. That amiibo, if it even is for sale, it is not for sale. Buy at Amazon?
Nope.
Not for sale.
Man.
Buy at GameStop. 404 page not found.
Okay, so I'm gonna be beating Breath of the Wild as a belly dancer. That's all right. Okay.
There is the Twilight Princess one. That's the Super Smash Bros. Link amiibo, or the 30th Anniversary Twilight Princess Link amiibo. Apparently both of those work.
I don't have the Link amiibo for Smash.
Okay.
How much is that?
Let's see. There is also the Wind Waker one, which is also an amiibo. The only one that doesn't seem to be one... Nope. Link Skyward Sword amiibo. Legend of Zelda. 30th Anniversary 8-bit Link amiibo. Holy fuck. How many of these can you actually get in game? I don't count these as things. They're not things. Okay, Best Buy, GameStop, Amazon.
So I put the light screen up because you're fire. You can do fire like flamethrower, special attack. You're just double kicking me to death.
Uh-oh. I gotta do some system clearage because that's a scary amount. GameStop has the Link amiibo for Twilight Princess for $13. $10 pre-owned. I don't know how that works. I don't know how many of that works. Apparently used or new from Amazon is $20. So GameStop could do it.
Yeah, I don't think my GameStop sells amiibos anymore, or use amiibos.
You might be able to order online though, or order online and have them deliver it to the store. Depending.
Cause I do want to play that game like soon. It's a long game to commit to. It's like Skyrim commitment.
Say it's more. IMO.
Cause I think on my playthrough for like the channel, this is the only stipulation, so I won't like go exploring. I kind of want to like play that game to explore. I don't know.
No, I agree. That's what I would suggest doing, especially on your first playthrough of it. 100%.
You can have a Since you have a War Turtle, I think you have an Ivysaur and a Charmeleon, aren't you? I'm gonna call this right now. Oh no, Marowak, okay.
The game was like, heck you. That is not what we're doing here. Good guess.
What time is it? Okay. So like, what's 4 hours, 3 hours? I think this is the team I'm gonna stick with. I might use Articuno. I don't know who I'm getting rid of though.
Okay.
Ooh, to get rid of, I want to keep that. Yeah. So, yeah. I guess I need to buy an amiibo before I play Breath of the Wild, huh?
I mean, you don't need to. The other options are, just to let you know.
Is there a classic Link that I could get without
in the
having?
game?
Yes.
There's a thing called the Armor of the Wild. The Armor of the Wild is the final armor in the game. It is the most challenging to acquire. It requires that you do all 120 shrines.
Oh, okay, I'm buying an amiibo. Gotcha.
The advantage doing all 120 shrines, should you do it, is that there is also other things you unlock by doing that.
Don't think I need a kit.
By the way, I'm actually probably going to do that on my through. I'm probably gonna do that on my playthrough.
What?
I'm probably gonna do the Armor of the Wild. 'Cause I'm probably gonna do all shrines. I'm not doing all Koroks. I'm thinking I'm gonna do all shrines. I'm gonna do all side quests. I'm gonna do the shield and sword, of course. I did the sword the first time. I did not do the shield. I did not know where to get it. I now know where to get it.
I think it's near Ganon's castle, isn't it?
It is, but it's underneath it, a path I didn't know existed. Like I would never. I just wouldn't find that.
It's
Like,
only there.
It's only there as far as I know. Yes.
Damn.
So basically, by the time I would have found it, it was me going, "Oh, time to kill Ganon," and I the way I did that area, I can't wait to do it again because people are gonna be mad. I feel like people are gonna be mad at how I played that game. Because I did not play that game how it was intended to be played. I love
Okay,
the fact
that's
that
a
I could play it.
Graveler.
Huh. But there was definitely a couple moments in that game where I might have sequence broke. And I paid for that a couple times. I also didn't do any of the shrines until I had, or not any of them, most of the shrines until after I had beat all the Divine Beasts. I'm gonna recommend you do as many shrines. Every time you find a shrine, do the shrine. If you're not doing all of them, do every shrine you find. I'm not kidding, because otherwise, when you get to the Blight one, the one that does electricity.
Which one? Which one do you have to do? Which one's the first one?
There isn't, but if the one the game will push you towards.
Are you watching the thing? First.
I know. I can hear it in your voice. I don't need to see your air quotes, my friend. I was going to say the one it pushes you towards is I believe it's the water one. I want to say they push you towards water, then fire, then wind, then desert. At least that's what happened to me. That was the order that I went through. Because I want to say you can get to the water one before you get to Death Mountain, which is the fire one. And then unless you go northwest for some reason, you're not going to get to the wind one. And then southwest is the desert one. And the way the game literally points you north towards the castle, it made me go, I'm not going to turn around and go the other way. I'm going to adventure in that direction. So in theory, your first one would either be, most likely, the desert, to which don't do that unless you want to hate the game. Or the water one would be the ones that I would see you going to first. Mind you, the desert one, that fight, one-shots you, even if you have about 8 hearts. If you get hit. Depending on the armor you're wearing. I'll rephrase that, depending on the armor. Not only that, but you can eat food to boost your health. Which is nice. Except, if he hits you with the electric part, you drop your weapon. And shield. And then you gotta switch to a new weapon and new shield, because you ain't picking it up in time. I'll tell you that right now. That fight, because I did not have a lot of health when I went there, I want to say I had 7 health, kicked the shit out of me. It was harder than most Dark Souls bosses. Not all, but definitely most.
Yeah.
I also believe I forgot a mechanic in the game by that point, knowing me. So I probably I didn't know Flurry Rush was a thing because I never learned it. Side note, I never learned Flurry Rush. Learn Flurry Rush. Learn how to do that. Find the shrine that does that and do that. Because I didn't know that was a thing. Because I never did the shrine with it. So I beat the game basically without Flurry Rush. I don't think I had it even when I did the Ganon fight. It's like me with Max Payne, Doc. It's the same thing. What? I can right-click for bullet time? Like,
No,
it
fucking pick up the goddamn thing. Thank you.
He's so happy, though. He just
I
wants to
don't-
play.
I don't want happy, I don't want to play. I want to pick up the goddamn item.
But play. But happy. All the things
Pokemon
that
are tools to get money. That's all they are.
Damn. Michael Vick of Pokemon. Jesus. That's not a joke.
So let's see, tomorrow I need to upload this, and I'll probably work on that picture you want me to, and then I want to work on my badge and Pog, Duper Pog.
Hmm.
Let's see, some light screen.
That's done. Okay. What would be easiest?
I was thinking on making the, doing the stipulation of having to catch all the Pokemon, but I don't think I want to do that.
Man, I don't blame you. I've never done that in one of these games. I don't even think
I only did it twice so far.
It's like, you know what it reminds me of? Playing Diablo and getting to the end of the game. I beat the story. I'm out. But there's so much more. I'm out. But the best part is, I'm out. And it's gonna be the same thing that happens to me with WoW, and people are gonna be very confused. Because I like leveling in WoW. I do. Endgame content is great, but I lose interest fast. I will do the endgame content a bit, and maybe because it's vanilla, I'll do it a bit more, depending how they do release cycle. So if they release all the raids at once, then there's no point to doing some of them outside of to do them, and you kind of go like you would just run through them with some of the items like Tier 3 and Tier 2. But if they do a release schedule, which I'm hoping is what they're planning, I don't know, I have not looked into it because I'm trying not to overhype it for myself. If they do it where it's Tier 1, then Tier 2, then Tier 3, I might do them just to do them, like all 3 of them, and so I have those armor sets. But once I have those armor sets, I'm not going to be doing them. Hard part's going to be getting those, and that's a lot of grind.
But yeah, that's, I don't know. I don't want to do anything long. until after October because I want to do Pokemon as a normal game, like you know how I'm doing Mario. I want to do the new Pokemon game like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't realize who was coming out. Oh, ugh.
I think we're going to do.
Ninetales, Robo.
Hmm.
So I might be looking for those moons off stream.
Ooh.
So I do dark side and darker side by Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean, I understand if you want to do that. Eight.
It also limits me on how much I'm spending in October too. God, if this comes to Steam, it makes my giveaway so much easier. Because
You just give us Steam
Epic,
code.
yeah, Epic Games doesn't have a gift giving system yet. Like, well, what game do you guys want? And you guys will have to send me your address. What? Send a random dude on the internet my address? That seems sketchy. Like, although I don't know how else to get your prize to you then. I would need to have Andy do how to do a giveaway thing and stream elements, I guess. Pikachu just used. Andy, play better. I totally don't remember playing ranked with Andy.
With Andy?
I remember playing ranked with you.
I believe the thing. I think Andy is silver. I think you got Andy to silver, not me.
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure when you did the placements, you got Andy to silver, and I believe Andy made fun of me for that because I was still in bronze. I'm like 40%. I wouldn't even call it 60. It's 40-60 on this one.
So I fully expect you to get Ghostbusters for the multiplayer.
If it's not $60,
$60.
I'm not buying that. And if you buy it from me, I'm returning it to you. If it's $30, we'll do it.
No, it's fine.
Sorry. I'm just gonna put my foot down. This is 60. It'll be a $60 game that I will play with you once, and it will not be worth it because I would play that game more likely if it was cheaper. If it's 60 for the re-release, yet. One item plus one carry.
So, did you get your shit together for TwitchCon yet?
That's what I'm doing right now. Ah, okay. I'm actually gonna do a bus there and bus back because it's only gonna be $60. But that means I'm gonna miss a stream day on Monday and on Friday. I won't miss one on Thursday. PayPal.
Yeah. I'm thinking once I'm done with Mario, I think I'm just gonna delete it off my Switch. It's fun and all. I don't see it as a game I'm gonna keep coming back to.
Hmm.
And
I feel like the major reason for that is because you're not good with the movement yet, and I want to tell you, you won't get good with the movement until you've played it for a lot longer than 10 hours or 11 hours. But I do understand that, because there is a lot of time commitment if you want to get good with the movement, and I'm not even good with the movement, and I've played it for like 60 hours.
And if you didn't let me borrow yours, I probably wouldn't have bought it.
I get that. I mean, it's the opposite of what you like. It's pure gameplay. It's just constant gameplay. There's no pausing. There's no waiting around. There's no, like, sitting there and going like, oh, let's see, what do I do here? It's go, 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 which is why I love it. It's like Doom. Doom 2016 and that feel very similar to me in a lot of ways. It's just go, go, go. Which is why I like it so much. Proceed.
I think
San Diego to San Francisco. I have a transfer.
I think my next paycheck, I'm buying the Luigi hat and the elbow pads for my costume.
Nice.
So on top of wearing my Ghostbusters uniform, I'm also wearing a Luigi hat for when I do the Luigi Mansion speed runs.
That's a good idea. I like that. Okay, booked my tickets to go down there. I leave here. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, so
I need to
I need to find
check
someone
that.
with an iron because my I'll show you. Oh, but I don't know if you can see it in the dark though.
Huh.
Yeah.
I really like that. That's really well done, dude.
It just came in. It also came with another badge you can put on the side of it, but I have 2 of these. I think I'm gonna pick the bigger one to put on my shoulder. Here,
I would say whichever one like fits the costume better. The bigger one fits better than the bigger one.
I have the small one, and then I have this slightly bigger one. Because I bought 2 because I thought the thing was on both shoulders, and then after Sunday while I was playing, I realized
It's only on the right shoulder,
they
right?
only have it on the right shoulder. Like,
Yeah.
huh? The minor,
I actually knew that.
like, huh? Minor details.
Stuff I notice in film.
I'm like, okay, well, shit.
Okay, good to go there. And now I just find that. I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom and check my laundry.
Yep. Did I catch one of you? I don't think I did. I think you got away from me before.
Alright, I'm back.
Hi.
I cleaned my clothes. Yay! Not all of them. Just the important stuff. The stream stuff.
Hmm.
Still tons of unclean laundry in my room, because, I'll get to it over the weekend. Which is what I said last weekend, and the weekend before. Going on 3 weeks. I did the important stuff. I did my linens, I did my towels, and I did what I wear every day.
Okay, well,
I guess towels are linens, are they? I don't know, that works.
we are going to the psychic gym.
Yoy! Fuck that teenage witch. Sabrina joke? No? No?
Yep,
Yeah,
I got it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I got what you're laying down.
I'm putting in like putting in a solid like 80% effort. It's fine. It's fine. Before you ask about 100% effort, my brain is attempting to organize clothes at the same time, and that takes 20% brain capacity of freelance. At least. At least 20%.
Did you watch the new Sabrina
Nope.
on Netflix?
Nope.
I don't know. I don't.
I didn't really like. Hold on. I liked the old show, but it was nothing. It was never something I watched every night. Like I watched Star Trek Voyager every night. Like it never hit being like the show I watched every time it was on for me. I watched it whenever I was. If there was nothing else on, I watched it. That's how I put it. So it was never really a show that like hit close for me. Buffy the Vampire Slayer I watched more of, I would say. For sure.
Quality. I like Angel
Quality.
more.
Angel's too angsty. Again, I hate angst. Angst
They're
just
both
bores me.
angsty.
Hold on. There's seasons of Buffy that are way too angsty. Fact. But not all of the show was that angsty. Whereas Angel was how much angst? Enough to drown a goddamn horse. Standing up on a field.
Oops, I picked the wrong move.
Fuck. Remember how I said it takes 20% brain capacity? I think I need to up that to 30. I just put my sheets on wrong. Soon I'm going to be upping this to 100 just so I can get it done without messing it up. And if you ask me how you can mess up putting on sheets on your bed 3 times, or more than once, I'm gonna go, it's me. What did you expect? Ain't a bright feller. Oh, I only seem like I am. And there's certain subjects I know a little
Also,
bit
tomorrow I need to wash my polo dryer or something. It lost all the fluff in it, and it feels like I'm sleeping on nothing.
of. That sucks. I've never washed a pillow?
It's one of those.
The memory foam?
No, it's My Pillow or something.
I have to Google that to find out what that is. I'll look up in a minute. I mean, I'm staring at your pillow, but... Can you actually, does it say you can wash it on it?
Yeah,
Okay.
or at least try it. My Pillow. Yeah, it's My Pillow.
It's your pillow? Doc, that's obvious. Who else would it be? Oliver's pillow, actually. More likely it's the cat's pillow than yours half the time when it comes to cats.
No, he isn't in my room anymore.
I know. But I meant, like, in general.
His
Cats
new,
love to steal pillows.
his new thing is to sleeping on top of our
Yeah, the computer station, right?
computer station.
Yeah.
You shut up, all not toxic this time, dumbass. There's a reason why I put you in first. You're gonna be one-shotting everything, hopefully. Oh, defeat's defeat. And not caring. Yeah, we're gonna keep running on these until we eventually get to Sabrina.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have a ghost type, aren't you?
I mean, she's possessed, so 60, 40, more likely than 40, 60 at this point. As a hunter gets thrown out while I'm saying that. Let's back up.
I'm actually excited for October.
I'm excited for September for some things, for the TwitchCon stuff, but I don't really have anything I'm excited for at the moment.
And November is Pokemon. But I'm excited to do Luigi's Mansion. I'm excited to do something other than Ghostbusters for speedrunning.
That's fair. The 48 big games coming out in 2019. What do we got? Let's see. Don't care. care. Animal Crossing says to be determined 2019.
I thought it was 2020. Amazon said 2020.
Yeah, I know, me too. That's why I'm confused. When was this article posted? May. Okay. Not helpful. That moment where I'm like, when did this article come out? This article is so wrong. $2019. What month are we in? June, July, August? Youngblood did come out. The Wolfenstein game.
What I've seen, it's being shitted on with bad reviews.
Yeah, I'm curious if that's just people being like, they put so many females in the game, or... Metacritic's actually not bad, 71%. I mean, it's not terrible. I'm just curious why. Free on Steam? I mean, if people say, it's the same game, I'm gonna go, it's fucking Wolfenstein. When did you ever expect Wolfenstein to be original?
That's a co-op game too.
Yeah, right? I mean, I could see some... I played almost every single one. I didn't play those that were full 3D. That's fair. Oh! Oh, it's a co-op RPG. So they tried something different. Why? Why? This is like when we played Shadow Warrior 2. And you were like, I don't understand. This game's good. Why would you say Shadow Warrior 1's better? And I was like, because it's not RPG. And you're like, but why would that make it better? And then you played Shadow Warrior 1?
I love
And you
Shadow
went,
Warrior
oh.
1.
Yeah, isn't it so much better? Isn't it so much better? I think that's what happened with Wolfenstein.
Like, it had the best story.
It had a great story. It had fun gameplay. The gameplay's fucking amazing. And it's not easy either. That game was hard. So apparently that would be a reason. Okay, that's a fair reason. I give him points. If there's the thing is, hey, you changed the formula and we don't like it. That's fine. I get that. That's not wrong. Puyo Puyo's coming to Switch.
What the fuck? What the hell is that?
Puyo Puyo.
Kyle, saying the name over and over again like a Pokemon is not gonna help me understand what you're talking about.
It's a puzzle game.
Oh,
I love
you
I
lost
love Puyo.
you lost me already.
I know, I love Puyo Puyo. I want that so bad. It's going for Switch. How much?
I still think you should do.
Can I pre-order this? Hold on, can I pre-order? Puyo Puyo Tetris. Oh, that's the.
I still think you should do whatchamacallit.
Across.
Phoenix Wright. For the series.
I can give it a game. I do want to do that game at some point for sure. It's just not something I have a great interest in at the moment. I'm more interested in getting through Zelda and then doing either the Fallout series if we get enough people, or I'm
Sonic?
thinking. No, I thought about Sonic 2D maybe, but there's some games
Kirby.
I'm missing it. I can't. Again, I literally cannot buy an entire goddamn game franchise for every system. I cannot afford to do this. It needs to be something reasonable. There's not many of those. There's very few. But I'm gonna talk to Smitty and see if we can do that trade of my Wii U or his Xbox and the Rare Collection in September. So I have to have something in between Meh and Kazooie. In between Zelda and Kazooie. So it's got to be something kind of small that's of interest to some people, but maybe not everybody. And I'm debating on a couple of games I haven't seen yet. Because there's a couple games that, like, I mean, at some point I want to do Portal 1 and Portal 2 with the series title under it, because I haven't done that. But that's stuff I've already played, so I'm going to save that for later.
No. If the Portal series is too short for you, you should add that one free mod one.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
The Mel stories.
Yeah. Well, the
I
thing
like
is,
that one.
Portal 1 and 2, I will beat in 4 hours.
The Mel stories is kind of cool. takes account for time travel mechanics.
Ooh. Yeah, I play it for the sake of it, but
I feel like you'll have fun
Interesting.
breaking it because I found some parts where I could like sequence break it because you have to make time duplicates for some of these puzzles
ah,
to hit the buttons at certain times. And sometimes I was able to like to skip a puzzle with that thing going on.
yeah, kind of like I do in Portal 1 specifically. Portal 2 I can do a couple areas, but Portal 1 is the one that I can kind of sequence break hard. I mean, I was thinking I should just buck up and do the Splinter Cell series and just play it. There's also the Max Payne series, which I want to do because I want to show people how I play Max Payne 1.
Yeah, do Max Payne next. I love Max Payne.
I kind of don't want to do a game I know yet. I want to do, because I just did Grand Theft Auto, right? And so I want to do games I don't have experience in. That's why I'm thinking, again, I've played Splinter Cell 1 for all of 20 minutes, and then I get to the first level and I give up. So I kind of want to play Splinter Cell 1 until I beat it. And then there's a couple other random, like, one-offs I want to do, but we'll see about doing those, I don't know. And then when Eternal Doom comes out, I will probably do Doom 2016 and Eternal Doom and call them the HD Dooms. And then people go, what about Doom 3? I'm gonna go, that's not HD. Standard def. And they'll be like, oh, it's 3D, and I'll go, yep, that's not HD. Because Doom 3, I did not like as a game. I played it, never beat it, and I don't plan on it. I will do it at some point, if people really wanted me to. But I'd rather play Doom 1 and Doom 2. Those are good games. Doom 3 is pretty bad.
Okay, ready?
Let's do this! Get the hair out of the eyes. That camera angle actually just made me sick. I had to like look away. Puyo 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 Puyo! Sega Ages. What is this? It's only $8! It's all the Puyo Puyo games? Wait,
There could be a
is
series.
it the original? It's the original. No, it's just the original. It's the Sega Ages version, so it's just the original game. Puyo Puyo! If I did, also Puyo Puyo series, people would be so confused. I'd totally do it though. And then people would tell me I'm bad, and I'd be like, yes. Because it's like a Tetris-esque game.
Here you go. Play all the Tetris games.
So Tetris.
Play all the Tetris games.
So Tetris.
You
The
don't
only
think-
one
don't
that
think
I
you're
know
good.
that they actually changed it in was the Tetris 99, which is the one you have, right? I think that's the only one where they added
Andy
some kind
forced
of
it upon
mechanic.
me, yes.
Yeah. For example, it's a good game. Okay, good to know. Puyo Puyo is just the original.
Well, there
Don't
goes
know
my
what-
heavy hitter.
Oh, that's bad. I'll say I don't know if I'll actually get that though.
Okay, well, let's hope Andy can cheese the rest of these guys.
Okay, nothing's coming out in August for the rest of August outside of WoW Classic.
I should just did the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? No more. You're a nice guy.
Zippy zap. OP. Goes first. Hits. Always crits. Can be super effective. Oof.
And Andy to
That's-
sleep.
Oh.
Shinx is an ice type, so Fire Dove should technically have advantage. It also knows Play Rough, which is a fairy type move. I don't know which I'm gonna use yet. Let's try Play Rough. Because it has less, so he's probably does more attack. And it misses. That's nice. And there misses too. Play left, please. That's nice. Don't die. Alakazam. Let's see how many Pokemon Alakazam can go through. I remember on the original game that her Alakazam was a pain in the ass. Fuck me with a rusty tire iron. Nothing? Oh. Fucking bitch.
Go live overwrote the naming I did.
Oh,
So I will fix that.
let me start the recording again. We're still on night 4.
Hi everybody.
While I was gone, while everything went south on Twitch end, I've beaten Sabrina.
I actually think that it's more than Twitch because you disconnected from Discord. I think that if you're going through Comcast backbone fucked up. That's my guess.
Not Comcast, Blue Ridge.
Blue Ridge uses Comcast backbone.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, everything died basically, and then the hotel internet died too. Basically, all the internet around my area died. How's it going, Drag? What are you doing, Drago? What's happening?
He's still playing League, but he's playing it with people he's not happy playing it with right now.
Oh,
And I went, that sounds like League.
That's like 90% of the time you play League.
It's not entirely true, but we were talking about that. I actually told him, I was saying, if League didn't have a toxic-ass community, I'd play the game again. And I would. But its community is so toxic, I have no interest in being a part of it, even for just playing it. And yes, I know you can mute everybody, but toxicity exists even beyond the chat.
Hey, we are, you wanna change my...
They left, so we good now? Oh yeah, Drago's back to playing happy. You still playing bots with Senpai, or are you playing, peoples? By the way, I updated your thing to Poison Gym, here we come.
Thank you.
Yep, got you. I need to check. Oh, that's the thing. Demo.
I thought it was one of the, you know how your internet goes down, like your network takes a shit on Thursdays?
Yeah. Actually, why'd you bring that up? Tomorrow's Thursday. Why you do this?
Well, like it's like once a month, like later at night is when my internet sometimes go down for like 3 hours. So I'm starting to think that was like what was happening.
Maybe, but then I don't know why you couldn't reconnect to Twitch. I also don't know why a lot of things. That makes sense. Like you got disconnected from Discord and Twitch, but then you couldn't get back to the Twitch server. Makes me think that there's something between you and the New York server, which is your closest server, which is probably what Twitch automatically is routing you to, which is probably why you have such bad issues trying to get into certain things. That is
I
what
need to
think.
put her in a 1v1 and teach her the basics. Or, you know, just play bots until you're level 30 and then throw her to the wolves. That's how I learned.
That's what we did to Doc, and Doc is better at League than I'll ever be. Was, both. Probably both.
I would actually say that most people are easier than bots.
Delivered August 14th. Oh, my package did come in. BRB, I'm gonna go see if my upstairs dropped it off. BRB.
Ooh, Shadow Ball. Excuse me? How dare you? That's my thing. No, not minimize. Anything but minimize. Oh god, it got really cold. And now use protect. I say. Ooh, that might actually hurt me. Oh no, never mind. Let's use Psychic. Just use it. B-drill, I use... Pikachu. Pikachu's good.
Huh.
So yeah, I'm thinking this paycheck. I'll buy those $30 elbow pads to go to complete my outfit with. With Luigi hat, even though it's 2 months from now. Maybe I should just wait.
That's not terrible of you.
And maybe this paycheck I'll get the amiibo plus the elbow pads.
Also, Drago, a good thing to help with some of the basics, like basic playing, I recommend ARAM, actually. Because you don't focus on farming, and you can learn farming later, but learning basic core mechanics can happen in ARAM. Plus, it gets you playing everybody, which is great.
Or play Dota. There's no last hitting in there.
It's true. Dota has like 37 other things you gotta worry about, but no last hitting.
You have
She's played Smite, yeah. Just gotta learn the new MOBA. Ah,
how about you just stick to Smite? I would say Smite might be actually better.
it's not. Smite's actually a worse game with a better community.
Probably
I
because
know.
it's like a third person.
Yeah. There's so many more elements you have to worry about in Smite that like there's so many more like little things to like how you move characters and how it feels and how it plays. But I would say that it's not superior to the top-down MOBA format, sadly. Wish it was. It's a cool idea. Kind of like if you made a 3D Diablo.
I would only play
Pretty weird.
Aphrodite.
Meanwhile, I was playing Thor. Tried that out. It was okay. I just didn't like the what is it? Melee hitting. It sucked. According to this, it was delivered at 10 a.m. Could have been stolen. We'll see if that's what happened. Let us check. Clear. Upstairs. Dentist. So 10:35 a.m. Oh, fuck me. This guy shoved it under the door. Okay, so yeah, that got that delivered. That got delivered.
You have to wake up your landlord now.
I'm not waking him up. Just messaging him on Facebook. If he's up, he's up. If not, whatever. Yeah, I missed the doorbell ring for it. I was out. Should check my home.
You know, I need to stop worrying about making videos for YouTube.
I don't 100% disagree. Why do you say that, though?
Because that's the only reason why I'm not playing Breath of the Wild, because I know it'll take me a very long time to play, and by that time, I would run out of videos for YouTube.
Oh, why do you care? No, don't care about that. That's stupid. And, like, the other part is, like, you're gonna have, like, weeks worth of footage at a time. Or, like, a lot of, like, hours of footage. So you can either upload it as edited or unedited, and then you won't be backlogged because you'll have Breath of the Wild. It just depends how often you want to do it. Or you won't be, unable to keep up. But, like, yeah, no, don't let that stop you from playing a game you want to play. That seems silly. She's getting off? No.
Kinky.
Yeah, I thought that too. But Senpai's so nice. So I don't want to make the joke. Oh god. Ah, god. Oh, right, I ate Taco Bell today. God, why does that fart smell so goddamn bad? She's nice out of game? Oh. Is she like obnoxious in game? That sucks.
I will murder your firstborn children.
Yeah, like I said, League literally creates toxicity. Christ. Wow! Well, not necessarily. Oh. She's just really competitive? Yeah, that kind of feeds into that toxicity, sadly. It's one of the things I got, like, I was glad I never got too competitive with that game, but when I did was when I became truly toxic. It was a problem. And then I stopped caring, and then I started having fun again, and then it was good.
Oh.
And then yeah. She's pretty toxic in Smite. Yeah. Why do competitive players create such toxicity? I don't get it. I feel like it comes hand in hand so fucking often, and it doesn't need to. Like, so many people feel like they need to do well in a game. If they're not doing well, then the other people are the problem, or they need to, like, vent it in some way that creates toxicity. Which is so dumb.
I will rip out your womb and shove it down your throat.
But yeah, the doc's not entirely wrong. We've known people who basically have said shit like that in rage.
Oh, did I ever, that oddly enough reminds me of, did I ever tell you guys, the Dr. Uber Shadow's, fight school?
Fight school?
Or, lessons to fighting or something like that?
No. What?
Okay, so at work, I don't know how we got into a conversation about fighting, but I'm like, well, you see, I could probably like win most of the fights I'm in if you have pocket dirt
Yeah, pocket sand.
or pocket sand, or if you're or if you want to be sadistic, pocket salt. Make sure they get.
It's gotta be really fine salt, but yes, that would work.
Oh, now he learns Dream Reader. After I got rid of... That's... okay. So make sure... and this works best if they push you, like, onto the ground. You throw your pocket dirt in their eyes. And then while they're, like, recoiling, you do a giant uppercut right into their crotch. And then bam, you won. And that's how you win almost every fight you're in.
I mean, kinda. I guess it depends. Because there are people who literally are trained to take crotch shots.
See, that's why you have to train, like, you'd be really good at uppercutting.
No, I mean, like, Bruce Lee was known to, like, be able to take a punch or kick of hundreds of pounds of force to the groin.
Again, you gotta practice those uppercuts.
Literally more force than you can put out. A horse might be able to put out that force. Horse, nah. Sounds good, Drago. Leads to a hallway? Oh god. Oh, by the way, I was not ignoring you, but Doc, I was just moving messages more up your stream.
No, it's a nice stand.
Just in case.
Just in case what?
It's called CYA. Cover your ass. That is something everyone should know and learn.
What happened in the chat then?
Nothing bad. It's just that, like, let's say someone shows up and we're BSing in general about their behavior in a video game, and they see it as negative commentary, which it wasn't. It was just talk about level competitive and possible, things like that. That chat has now been pushed off screen. It exists in the chat system, but not necessarily anywhere else. This is what we call CYA, cover your ass.
Ooh, that's not good. Okay.
Enough years working in dumb businesses will teach you CYA. Remember CYA if you ever get a job, Drago. Like a corporate job. Make sure everything is in writing always. I don't care if your boss is telling you to do it right there and then. Have him send you a message. Whether it be a text, as long as you keep track of your texts, that you can screenshot it or something, or a direct message through an IM system, or an email. Make sure if it's something that you seem is even a little fishy or off your job, absolutely CYA every fucking time.
I don't think you can see it. I think it's too late.
Oh.
You can't see it.
That is a has a tiny, tiny room that looks like the rooms that we had in our freshman dorm. I had a 3-person room. Everyone else had 2. We actually had a 4-person room, but we had 3 people. It's great. They're not too bad. The hard part can be if you're with a rando you don't like. Obviously. Or also being sex banned. That can happen. No living room or bathroom. Yeah.
No sex.
That was no. Sex ban is when your roommate is having sex and kicks you out of the room. That is those are terms you need to talk to your roommate about if you can. Yeah, Drago, that is the same size as the freshman rooms. And the same kind of thing as the freshman rooms that I had.
Do I need to
So
play
are you
Ep4 these
are you
guys?
trying to move out of that? Also, yeah, wait, what? Oh, okay, so that's what you're trying to get moved out of? Yeah, I am. This sucks. I mean, it can suck, but I mean, the thing I would recommend is, and you're gonna not like this probably, try to be social with your classmates if you can. And any other buddies you had from previous year, try to keep up with them as well. But try to be social with your classmates, and then see if you can find like, I guess it depends on how your college did it. But for me, the best rooms when I was going into my sophomore, junior, and senior year were all, what are they called? Like 4-person housing? Quads. There you go. No, quad is the like area you, like all the freshmen are in. Anyway, quarter. But yeah, no, the 4-person room sets are normally the best and have the most amenities. Apartment style, that's it. Where it's like 4 individual rooms with a living room and like a kitchen. That's what we had. That we had that junior senior year. You're not taking so fast? Yeah, it will. That's why you gotta. The best thing you can do, Drago, is find other people who want to live with you. Because I don't know how your registration for living works, but for us, it was always the person who had the best time could book it for everybody in advance as long as they confirm. That's how ours worked.
Does Drago have a... Oh yeah, never mind, that's a stupid question. Is Drago getting a sword and or shield?
Oh, just yeah.
I didn't realize it's
Drago's getting both, yeah? Come on, bro. Yeah, that's what I expected the response to be.
Well, I don't know if you're getting one or the other. I was originally just getting shield until I came up with the idea of the gem.
Don't know if I'm gonna get both for sure. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what he. Okay. So Doc's question is still valid.
At least sword. Yeah, I was at least getting shield, and then I came up with the idea of doing the gym leader thing. By the way, I was thinking about using a costume for the gym leader. So you know my opera mask. I want to wear this with a cool. I want to see if I can find a cool like hoodie, like a fur around the hood kind of hoodie.
Do you know what I want to say about that?
What?
A Sans hoodie?
Sort of, yes.
Oh, I thought you were gonna lose your mind because I said that name. Anyway.
No, that's why I was trying to go for it with the mask.
Oh, okay. Oh. Last time I said Sans, you were just kind of like, oh god! Why?
You can't hurt me anymore, Kyle.
I mean, that's true. You beat him. And you beat him legit.
what I was thinking. We still need to figure out if I can spectate battles online, or else that tournament thing is gonna be a weird way of doing it.
Hmm. Yeah, good reminder, by the way. I gotta look up some things for the stream. Yeah, my landlord's passed out. I guess I'll do Amazon for this and see what they have. I need...
Oh, can you give me a list of those? No, I'll look it up, never mind. Those
Alright,
amiibos, I was gonna say the amiibos I need for those Link costumes.
I think it's only one of them. I don't understand how it works. It says that you get one at random for one of the 3 pieces. I don't know if you can scan it multiple times, and I don't know how any of that works, but it's $15. This is perfect. We're gonna put that on a list. What
Yeah,
else is on that
Drago,
list?
I'm too attached to your ground type version.
I don't need this. I don't need this.
I'm ahead of schedule. I thought it would be like taking a while.
Or that. Oh, doing all these? Yeah, I didn't think so. It's also 2 o'clock. I need a...
Okay, yep. I'm gonna
Oh.
we're gonna learn surf, and then we'll go and get the Zapdos.
That one's nice. That would be good.
Zippy Zap and Zapdos.
Yeah, no, I was gonna be looking for the opposite of that, so that's good.
I like this.
Perfect! God, why does that cost so much? This is actually slightly better. I would really like this. This would be amazing for what I'm doing.
Gold teeth. Oh, thank you, Jesse. Where do I take these teeth to?
Who did they get? Where did they get the... I need, what are those called? Perfect. It'd be like these or these. But I need... I can't do that, so I need an actual...
Hey Drago, do you know who these golden teeth belong to? Oh, I just found them, never mind. Okay.
I guess I gotta learn to deal with that if I want to do this. Oh, I really don't want to learn.
I pretty much... I wasn't sure because I don't remember.
Put that in that
If
one.
I was, I thought you had to give it to someone in the Safari Zone, and since there's no Safari Zone, I was a little confused. Hello, Digit. That's cool. Hi, Diglett. You get them, Hey, do you give me a... No, okay. I don't know where to get fishing rods either. I haven't played the OG game in a while. You know, since we're going on the water, I should switch out Andy to the first party now.
Good call.
Oh, wait. How do I cancel? Thank you.
So right now, I'm trying to look up. Hey, Drago, do you wear glasses or anything like that?
I wear glasses.
You
Or something
do,
like that.
but I know, it's the other part I'm actually more curious about. More so, have either of you ever tried contacts?
Ooh, I can't touch my eye. That weirds me out.
It weirds me out too. Not gonna lie, but I'm curious to talk to people who have figured it out. You used to wear glasses. You wear contacts now. A long time ago, or do you not? Or do you just deal? I used to just deal, so I can get.
I can't deal because I'm probably legally
Nothing?
blind.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad. Mine's not nearly. Actually, I think we've switched glasses before, and it's dependent on what you're looking at for me and Doc. I feel like your closer vision's worse than mine. I've heard it much.
Everything looks like blobs of color.
I mean, yeah, that's true for me too. My vision wasn't ever too bad. Ah, you had a weak left eye. Got it.
I used to have bifocals, but I got rid of them.
So I'm really trying to like, I'm looking into contacts. Not necessarily I'm going to switch out my glasses, just for like other reasons. I'm trying to think of a Halloween costume right now.
Ooh, what do I get? What do I get, Surf? This is a good question. I need Surf.
Ask Smitty? Yeah, I'll probably bother him. I know he uses both? Okay. I was gonna say, I know he wears glasses, but I also have seen him without them, so I was gonna assume that, but...
Can you teach me Surf?
Also,
I need another Surf.
doesn't he have it scheduled for streaming on Thursdays? Am I wrong? It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. I think he likes contacts, but they bother his eyes. Yeah, that's everybody I know. When your eyes get too dried out, they just kind of like irritate your eye. And the past couple days, my eye was actually really irritated. Another reason I wanted to ask someone who has contacts.
So,
It got better today, thankfully. In the midst of my rage.
where, oh where do I get Surf? Kinda need to know that so I can get further in the story. Hey,
It's called Sea Skim. Hold on, how to get Surf and Sea Skim.
Okay, Sea Skim. I just need to know how to go on water. The Lampress in the Go Park?
You need progress to Fuchsia City. Okay. On arrival, you should head to the Pokemon Go Park. Whose weather parents dress for their Pokemon to Niantic's popular mobile game and new Switch releases. Okay.
Ah!
Okay, outside Pokemon
This
Go
dude
Park is a man standing next to a Lapras. Speak to the man.
Technically I speak to the Lampress, like Drago said.
I mean... 60-40. Took me forever to find two. Yeah. I love how they handheld you for everything, and then they're like, good luck finding this! I'm not gonna tell you need it, good luck!
Okay, it's like, I didn't explore any of the houses, so... It's like, here's some
Oh.
golden teeth! I'm like, sure, this belongs to someone.
And you didn't find Fly, apparently, either? Oh god. Yeah, right? Whatever they call it. Well, at least with
No, I have Fly.
it's never... Well, no, Drag was saying for himself in his playthrough. He didn't find it. At least with Fly, though, it's not a necessity, right?
Can I
Whereas
go-
you need to be able to
Oh, I
use
have to-
Skim, Surf, or whatever to get to areas, I believe. Unless there's like something. You ran everywhere?
Okay, so we're off to catch Zapdos now.
Zapdos! You can do Articuno now also. Ooh.
Yep, that's I'm gonna do that in after Zapdos because that's the Premier Balls were only stated for Mewtwo, okay? Extra points. Let me go to the Pokemart. Oh, I don't want to go back. I'm committed for doing that for Mewtwo, but not for. I don't know how this works. Hello? That's a big Magikarp. I don't have Magikarp yet. See, I was gonna do Articuno when we're, on our way to Cinnabar Island. I'm doing the Fusa to Cinnabar route instead of, actually skipping the cave. Because I normally skip the cave. I go to Pallet Town and then surf down. Normally.
I realized I haven't eaten dinner. I'm gonna make dinner.
Also, I'm just gonna catch everything I see at this point. If it's new. I'm not gonna name everything. I'm gonna name stuff if I use them. Because it was taking a long time to name them.
Skim through names.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can always give them silly names until you find better ones.
No, but those are supposed to be follower names.
No, I know, but like currently.
I was gonna make it Bagel.
You haven't eaten either. God damn, Drago.
I was gonna make it.
I might go make
Bagel.
something myself. Yeah, that's a good idea. Jesus. Did you at least eat dinner, Doc?
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't eaten dinner. That's why I'm fucking starving. So now I'm in my
Playing League all
kitchen
day.
cleaning up hands.
See, League is so bad that you're forgetting to eat.
Literally, that used to be a shirt I had for World of Warcraft. Was a shirt that when you were in a mirror and you looked at yourself, it read backwards, "Don't forget to eat." And when I was younger, that was actually a legit thing. Nowadays, I don't think I'd have that problem. I have much more restraint. Which is surprising if you know anything about me. Because restraint is probably one of the words I am least known for. I think that was Think Geek way back in the day. I think they're the ones that did that. Was it Think Geek?
Huh?
Are they even around anymore? I wonder if they're even around anymore. I gotta Google this. Hold on. Thinky. News.com is shutting down. Oh wow! ThinkGeek is shutting down. Literally, this came out June 14th, 2019. GameStop bought ThinkGeek.
Okay, Drago. Cut a bitch.
Literally,
Oh,
wow,
come
I
on,
haven't thought about
really?
these guys in years. I'm just
Two
thinking through.
sword dances. You couldn't one-shot with a slash.
God, I remember they used to have another one too. It was
Slash
don't
or
forget
stab.
to eat, and then
I said
oh.
slash a bitch.
Ah, look at you, figuring things out. What's the other one? As I look at ThinkGeek and then go, what the fuck? Because they have literally a tactical mole apron.
Oh.
What? Why
Yes.
is this a military apron?
Yes, but
They
sword.
got weird.
It's a physical attack move. Sword dance buffs that. You should just one-shot it. I'm just saying. So I'm catching everything I see. Mainly because I need experience points. And let's face it.
Don't you only also need a certain amount of Pokemon?
I don't think I need that anymore. I only need the 50 for the Pizza Gym.
Okay.
I can't find Earthquake. Stop rubbing in my face. I don't even know if Earthquake's a thing in this game. A TM version. Well, that's sparking. If you'd like to tell me where Earthquake is, I didn't look it up. Now, right now, I'm just committed to have you have Dig at this point. Oh, there's Jim. There's. Okay, hi. I don't know why you would be hanging out in an abandoned, broken down power plant. But sure. Did you get Drill Run? No, I didn't. I don't have Drill Run, I don't think. I might. I wasn't paying attention. We'll check in a second. I feel like it's one of the things I got from one of these trainers. I'm getting hungry.
I would offer to send you food, but I don't think it would make it there in time. As I'm literally
too-
making myself a single chicken breast and reheating some rice, assuming the rice is good, which it's not. Okay, tossing the rice.
Yeah, I think I have some popcorn
Oh.
left, but also I was thinking about putting more gameplay on my speedrun channel. So I could put Zelda on there. I was thinking about putting my playthrough of the remaster, Luigi's Mansion, and Pokemon on my personal channel. Because I was also gonna keep recorded records of who challenged me on my channel as a gym leader.
Huh.
I don't know if you,
All
I don't know if you
single
heard me or not.
I heard you say that you were planning on something with the world record so that people won't challenge you, become a gym leader? I didn't catch it fully.
Wow, no, that was in the ballpark, but left field.
Fuck it, I'm in the park. Look, man, I didn't catch it fully because I was doing my laundry things.
Okay, so I was saying that I was also thinking about putting more gameplay on my personal channel.
Ah, okay.
Like so when the remaster comes out for Ghostbusters, I'm going to do a casual playthrough of Professional 100% and put it on my channel.
Okay.
I was also thinking about putting Luigi's Mansion on my channel since I'm gonna speedrun it.
This makes sense.
And since I was gonna do the gym leader thing, and I was gonna record the gym fights and put it on my channel, I was also gonna do my playthrough of Sword from my stream onto my personal channel.
Hey, look at that. You gotta admit, considering I was like in, my apartment, I was literally in my laundry room, moving my laundry as you were talking, so all I'm getting is like bits and pieces. I got in the ballpark, actually. You're right. Yeah, again, left field. For sure, left field. At best, it was like near enough that someone grounded it, but
What do you think about that?
I like that idea. I think that's smart.
Then I have more stuff on my channel. If you're not into speed or anything, I have like some Let's Plays.
Yeah, it also creates a little more diversity for people to come watch your stream, right? Because like people could see your speedruns and be like, oh, that's awesome, and come watch it, or they'll see your Let's Plays and go, oh, he does that too. Creating that diversity on that channel as well as having it on the Ghosting channel is good. Honestly, I wouldn't blame you if you put all individual content on your channel and then did Ghost Inc. as the co-op channel with me. Because that's how I'm using it. Anything that's me and you, like YouTube, is going on Ghost Inc.
I don't want to flood my thing though. I wouldn't mind like have at least a consistency.
Oh, that's true.
Since I already have Ghostbusters stuff, I'm gonna do that anyway. And since I'm gonna speedrun Luigi's Mansion, might as well have it on there too.
Right.
And since it's my ghost theme and I'm gonna do a ghost gem, I was gonna record that stuff. I was also gonna do the Pokemon playthrough on there too. I was also thinking about bucking up and putting in that sketchy ass disc that has the emulator of Pokemon games on it.
Yeah.
I might
Not
play
bad.
other. I might play
Not
other.
terrible.
Might play other Pokemon games.
I can see that. I mean, here's the thing. You don't need to look at this. Look, just hear me out. You do whatever you want to do. And it's going to attract more people than if you try and plan it out. The only thing that you've got is if you've got a schedule and you're staying consistent, that's all that matters. People will come watch you play games. Adding some diversity doesn't hurt. But like overthinking it and being like, I don't know if I want to do any of this because I don't think anyone will watch it, is literally what'll kill it in its own. If you do stuff, people will come watch it for you. For sure. And again, you have the Ghostbusters thing. You want to keep doing that, then keep doing that. The day you don't want to keep doing it, don't keep doing it just because you think it's what's making you successful, because I'll tell you this, it's not. You are making you successful. Considering 60% of the people who are watching your speedruns will give a shit about the speedrun, we like watching you. Right? We care. That's what it is. I'm just telling you. Don't get me wrong. If you like doing it, keep doing it. And keep getting good at it. And it'll attract other people as well. But don't limit yourself thinking that that's all you are. That being said, try to avoid getting too salty at games. Because sometimes it's hard to watch. Your Undertale playthrough had a couple moments that were totally justified. I'm not saying they're not. However, there were a couple moments where I was like, I'm just gonna go back to making dinner. Good luck, Doc. just gonna ignore the Sans fight. Oh god, he's so close. He's gonna get it. And then actual rage, and me going, okay, all right, that's understandable. I get why he's mad. But overall, I think that you are entertaining to watch when you want to be.
Fucking.
Mind you, there's days that suck, and yeah, okay, you're not the most entertaining on those days, because that day sucked. It's called an off day. Everyone has them. So what?
Wait. You thought the Ghostbusters motion control sucked? Literally watching you today, just flaying your arm around.
Here's the thing. You wanna know what doesn't happen? Your wrist doesn't hurt. Yet. And the other thing is the, I won't lie, in general, motion controls suck. I'm not gonna argue for them. Like, it's not my prerogative in any way, right?
Uh-huh.
I don't believe any game has had good motion controls outside of the limited capacity that is Super Mario Odyssey and other games of its nature that have motion controls, giant air quotes. Shake controller vigorously to go fast. I'm gonna add a little water to this so it steams it, because I don't actually know how to do this. It's one of those moments where I'm cooking something in a way that I don't normally do it. And it might come out suck because of that. But yeah, no, there's definitely problems for me with the Skyward Sword controls. I agree. I don't think they're great. I don't think they're the worst. It is accurate to a good extent of what I'm doing with it, and then I need it to be accurate, and it's not, and it's bothering me. Like, you saw me like walking around and like holding the sword, like, hey, I'm like walking around like an idiot holding it up. That reacts perfectly fine, and then I get into combat, and nothing works. And I'm like, why? And the other thing that bothers the fuck out of me with it is if you shake the nunchuck even a little, it puts a shield up. And then I can't tell if I'm holding the sword where I think I'm holding it. Because I can't tell based on my hand motion, because the thing's not reliable enough for that. I have to tell off the in-game character, and I can't see it because he's got the fucking shield up. So that's a problem.
I think if... Oop. Hey, Drago's back.
Hey, welcome back, Drago.
I'm thinking if I can catch Zapdos tonight and then get to the cave where Articuno is, I'll probably end early if I don't get there by... The next week is getting to the cave, catching Articuno.
Yeah, I'm basically gonna make dinner, take melatonin, begin to pass out. That is my current objectives. I have to get real sleep. I have learned this.
I think my mom drank all my NyQuil. Because I was feeling better, and I'm feeling worse again.
Huh. We found them by accident. I don't remember them in the original game very well.
I never got
That's
Articuno
dumb.
because I always skipped the cave, because you can skip the cave.
Oh.
Articuno I ran into.
I think I got all three of them, but I don't remember it well. I think. I can't recall.
Okay, I'm grabbing this. I'm leaving that alone because I already caught one now. Okay. We want to save. Safety save again. we
Also,
go, boys.
Drago, what'd you make to eat? Was it one single bland ass chicken breast on a frying pan? I was trying to get through the areas and I ran into them both. Oh, nice. You made a quesadilla. Nice.
Oh, I have to fight him first?
Whoa. Oh, interesting. Yeah,
Okay.
because captures don't work this way. That's kind of cool. Do I have enough cheese to make a quesadilla? I actually have pepper jack cheese. I could technically take this chicken, chop it up, and make a quesadilla. Drago, you fucking just gave me a goddamn plan. Thank you, my friend.
Oh, who am I using? I don't have time. Think. Let's do.
Chicken and pepper jack. And a quesadilla. We fry that up real quick. Have dinner. It's gonna be good. Sounds like a meal. I think I've got even a little bit of salsa I can throw in there. Give it a little moisture. No! I have pickled jalapenos. That shit's going in.
Oh, this is not gonna go well.
This is not gonna go well at the moment. Holy shit.
Performance kill him.
Does this game have safety saves? Like, did you save?
I saved beforehand.
Okay. I didn't know if it's auto-save based or whatever.
Fuck! I was gonna toxic him first. And this outright kills me.
Do that real quick.
Oh, he's just demolishing my entire team. If you go to an old save, he'll be gone. They changed that? That's so fucking stupid.
That is aggravatingly stupid. I wouldn't have gone in knowing that. Top left time, hurry.
I know!
But that's so dumb. I would literally throw this away. Because I would have gone in exactly like Doc did, thinking it's like old school. And I would have been like, alright, if I fail, whatever, I'll come back later. Knowing that it's a critical thing like that would literally make me do different things. That's fucked.
I didn't think I would have to fight him either.
Or that. You're not used to fighting in this one, right? Or at least not Pokemon you're catching, and only
Oh,
except
well.
for Snorlax.
We're not catching him, boys!
Unless you got a Master Ball.
No, I can't do it anyway. I have to kill him first to be able to catch him.
Oh. That's stupid too. $165. Good. I lied. You can restart. Fucking
Okay,
Drago with the
that's-
god damn you missed the door moment. My brain was like, I
How
hope
do
he's
I-
trolling.
How do I go back to home menu with my... That's the thing that takes pictures, isn't it?
You can only do it with the other controller. Yes. I don't believe you can do it with the one that takes pictures. I don't think so, at least. Maybe you can, but...
Oh.
That's gonna get complicated for a minute, but...
Also, it looked like Zippy Zap did enough damage. So we're gonna heal up Pikachu and hopefully Zippy Zap's gonna work. Also, If Sword and Shield works with the Pokeball controller, I'm buying the Pokeball controller. Drago, so many things changed with this game that I believed anything you said at this point. Like anything.
Well, I mean, that's why I was even asking about, can you do a safety save? Because I was like, is this just autosave based? Like, the second you lose a battle, it's Dark Souls, it saves? Like, that
By the way,
level?
But I do have Master Ball, so just in case. I was gonna save that for Articuno though.
Yeah, but you still gotta somehow kill this thing. You might not be able to do it right now, right?
It looks like Speed-Zap was actually doing damage.
Hmm.
Did more damage than anyone else did so far.
Holy Jesus, it did. 3 of those will do it. Assuming you, well, zippy zap, zippy zap, zip zap. Zippy zap, OP, OP. What did I say?
I now can learn other moves, but
It's so good. It's so good. It's also called the zippy zap.
ooh, you bitch.
Oh, with like the lowest amount of health. Well, you'll get him with the next one, assuming you can hit first. And don't instant die.
Who's faster?
4 goes.
I would like to think Fire Dev's faster out of the bunch.
I also love how there's just a fainted
114.
Robo in your party when you went to go get this. There's just fainted Robo, just like, hey, how you doing?
133. Robo died to the trainer that was in here. The one trainer that was in here. Okay, we're going with Gengar. He has 133 speed. 131. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's good. Aw, Santa loves me, so he holds it on. It's tiny! That's great. Bag. Bag. But I didn't give him another one because it failed. Oh. Oh. Ah, bollocks. Bollocks. I'm gonna be out of, I hit him in the wing, but it didn't count? Excuse me? How did Pokemon live on 3 times in a row? Oh, well. One more. And I overshot it. Okay. Sorry, Drago, no bonus points. To be honest, I like Pokeballs in general. I like the class design. I would just normally use classic Pokeballs for everything.
Ultra Ball, baby. Form and functionality. 'Cause I love how it looks.
Everyone by looks, I like the Dusk Ball. You know what I liked? I liked Diamond and Pearl, where you could have stickers on your Pokeballs that make it like have particle effects when they come out.
That's pretty heckin' metal.
I think it was Diamond and Pearl. Too bad the heavy ball is like only good for like catching Onyxes and Snorlaxes. I want you get in the Pokeball. I'm gonna restart because I'm gonna run out of the 300 Pokeballs I have. Why are you just plugging the second controller? Because I'm committed. Wow. Zapdos, just get in the Pokeball. I wasn't aiming. I was doing this. And I was like, nope, you want all the way over there. So fucking just get in here. Stop attacking me. Why don't you just use the Master Ball? No. No reviews. We'll be here for a while. Thank God. got his tiny ass in the ball. Oh, I don't hear that fucking sound ever again. It is 3 inches? Oh, 3 feet. 3 feet's still small. This thing is... When you... I realized. It's 3 feet, 4 inches. Again, 3 feet is still kind of small. Okay. Ooh, you know what? I would not trust a teleporter and a broken down.
Hold on. We're Star Trek people. You would never get in a teleporter regardless.
Okay. That is true, but less so in a broken down power plant. One legendary down. Oh, I picked the wrong place. Well, while I'm here, I might as well go in. Yeah, but when I think Zapdos, I'm thinking like... oh, he's like 6 foot, 7 foot in length. Did get extra small. Should I do that? Yeah, I'm doing it. So, 73 Premier Balls, baby. I want Hyper Potion. Thank you. Thank you. I know. I just made Drago really proud right now. Well, proud that I got the balls. Less proud that I didn't catch Zapdos with them. Aw, thanks, buddy. Oh, I need to revive people, don't I? Technically, Pikachu's dead too. I don't know why it's still clinging to my shoulder. Oh, buddy. Oh yeah, I was gonna check and see if I had Drill Rush. totally forgot why I was doing that. I like Cloister. Should get Thunderbolts. Yep, and you killed us all.
Ah, there we go. Quesadilla acquired. I realized I was hungry when I got a headache, which I just got. No. Should have eaten earlier. That's all.
Hi there.
So I realized today that when I got Taco Bell, I was like, I still really like Taco Bell. Taco Bell's still one of my favorite fast food places. It's so bad. It's so not okay for you, but it's probably the trashiest food I've ever eaten. But by God, does it satisfy a craving once in a while. Drago, what'd you put in your quesadilla? Just cheese?
Oh my god, do you remember that time we went to LA? We went to that one little place.
Was it Pizza Hut Taco Bell combo, and you got Pizza Hut?
No, I meant the Mexican place we went to. It was like build your own thing, and I didn't quite understand how it was working.
I don't remember.
And I ended up getting a quesadilla with just cheese in it.
Build your own in LA. See, I don't remember going to any local joints, so I feel like we went to a
And across the street was a Wendy's. I'm like, well, fuck this. I'm gonna go to Wendy's because it's too complicated for me to figure out. You don't remember
Maybe
it?
it was like a. Oh, I do remember it. But wasn't that a Chipotle?
I don't know.
I think we were in Hollywood when we did that. I think we were at the Wendy's in Hollywood. Hold on. That was the one on Sunset right there. I do remember that. Oh, it was... I see it now. Yeah. It was a taco place. I think it was Tacos Gavilan?
I got something with this bread and like cheese.
Hold on.
And something, and...
I'm gonna find an image and see if this rings a bell, because this rings a bell to me now. That whole LA trip did not ring a bell to me on top of my head, but now I'm like, oh, okay, I remember this. How do I... Is there a view image? I just want to see the image. Can I just see the image? Share... I don't want the map. I want this. Okay. Why you get rid of my ability to right click? Click. Right click.
So we're gonna battle everyone and then get to the cave, and then we're ending it tonight. Because I actually have some editing to do.
I love having to read through dumb code to try and find a single goddamn image. Oh, it's me.
It's me. It's me.
Can I get rid of all this bullshit? Does that work? No, it doesn't. The problem with trying to link to Google Images is frequently, or Google Maps, that kind of sucks. Copy link. Put it in chat. Does that look familiar to you, Doc? I put it in the actual chat. So that Drago can check what we're talking about. That looks familiar as fuck to me.
Announcements?
No.
General?
Chat. Chat, aka Twitch chat. I don't call anything else chat.
Yes, that's the place.
Yeah. I don't think it was that confusing to do it, but they were pushing people through quickly.
And
They were like, "Come on, what do you want?"
For some
And it was
reason,
like,
I feel like they also didn't speak English well.
I mean, yes, probably.
Yeah, I felt rushed, and
It was more the rush, though. That was the part. Because we've gotten to taquerias here. Like, you've gotten a burrito out here, fine. It's just that...
No, we haven't.
You didn't do any burritos out? I thought we did the one year.
We didn't.
That me, you, and Andy were here.
I don't
but-
remember it. I know we went to
Ah.
a Mexican place, but all we got was chips,
Nachos?
nachos.
Might be what I'm remembering, too. Damn. Last time. Fuck it. When I'm coming back to Pennsylvania, I'm gonna bring... Those things last like a goddamn week. They definitely last a plane ride over. Unless I can't bring food on airport anymore, which is possible. I needed this in my life. Drago, thank you for bringing up quesadillas. You've improved my dinner significantly with minimal effort.
I think we're leaving for some tacos. I haven't had tacos in a while. Again, we all would be dead by now. I'm electrocuting water.
So, actually, side note, you'd probably be okay. Because the ocean's so vast, the electricity would be dispersed in such a way that even though you're that close to it, it probably wouldn't actually hit you. It does depend on the severity of the lightning strike, and it does depend if you're wearing metal. Assuming you're not wearing metal, or like heavy metal, like a lot of it, the ocean will disperse it pretty well. This is the thing I learned when boating. Now, feel free to fact check that,
I'll go out there right away, Kyle.
because my dad was not exactly the best person when it came to telling true logic. I picked up the art of bullshitting from somebody, and it was definitely him.
I love you, really. I love everyone on my team right now. How does a metal in your foot affect that?
What type of metal is your foot? Also, I don't think it would matter because again,
Anti-venom?
the water disperses the electricity with such like because of the whole thing of like electricity hits the water and the mass and where it goes to, that you'd have to have a highly conductive foot. Titanium, not 100%. How many titanium is that?
Is it anti metal? Is it the Captain America metal?
Adamantium or whatever. Conductivity of titanium. I want to say titanium is not all that.
Vibranium? Yeah, that's the Captain America shield one.
Yeah, you got vibranium. There you go. Titanium alloys are presented to determine the value of the lattice component. Thermal conductivity is very high, but electric conductivity is not very high. According to what I'm reading. I could be wrong. Trying to understand physics, people, always screws my brain up.
I'm just fucking up everyone.
Electrical conductivity, you are at a 3.1. Steel is a 2.4.
Did I fight
To give you an
you?
idea, aluminum, magnesium are 64 and 40 respectively, and copper, which is what we use for electricity, is 100. So you're 1/33rd of copper. You'd probably be fine. So one leg's gonna be hotter than the other. It's just that titanium has a higher heat conductivity than most metals. But that being said, your bones probably have a higher thermal conductivity, from what I understand, because they actually retain it, whereas metal disperses it. Bones, you'll be fine. Pseudoscience with freelance. But no, conductivity is, electrical resistance is 55 on titanium, versus, like, aluminum, magnesium, nickel, and copper all have less than 10, with nickel being the only one even close to 10 at 9.5. So yeah, you would, I don't believe you would get electrocuted, unless you were, you have to be, mind you have to be very close to an electric shock for it to actually even work, and, like, shallow water like Dachshund would actually increase the chances of him being hurt, but more likely than anything, it would just kill the other trainer, and then Doc and Pikachu would survive.
Okay. The longest I've ever used a Pikachu for.
Well, yeah, everything's water. You
No,
just
I
wreck
meant-
everything.
No, I meant like in general.
Ah.
Pikachu wasn't very good. Or I didn't feel like it was very good. They kept getting one-shotted every time I used one.
Hmm.
I feel like he buffed the starter Pikachu.
You think? They gave her fucking Zippy Zap.
I meant survivability.
Zippy Zap is survivability. A lot, a whole lot.
Cause I remember using a Pikachu and it's like keeps getting one-shotted. Like I can't get anything off.
Nice toasted bottom of this one.
Like Pikachu's about that's pretty much it.
That's how it feels.
Thunder. Technically, thunder is a sound and not an electricity move. Just saying.
Well, you are using it as lightning.
Could be lightning, strike.
Or bolt.
I don't know why it's called Thunderbolt either.
Yeah.
I know, it's like the best one on my team.
Actually. Now I'm looking for properties of thunder.
Properties of thunder. It's the noise, Kyle.
Well, no, I'm actually, hold on, you call it the noise, but I'm curious what it actually is. Like, what causes that? It's not that lightning causes thunder, it's that thunder is a byproduct of what creates lightning. From what I understand.
The air difference.
It might be the air difference, you're probably right. I'm just curious. Also, apparently a thunderstorm is associated by having lightning, thunder, and dense clouds. So, if they're using thunderstorm and then subbing out the storm and throwing in the other thing, that would also include lightning, rain, or hail. Also wind.
Oh, we're here already.
The science of thunder. Yeah.
Here already?
Is it actually that? Oh, maybe it is.
I don't think it's a lot longer.
It's a sudden increase in pressure and temperature from lightning, producing rapid expansions of air
Oh, hi, bitch.
surrounding the path of a lightning strike. The collapse of this air.
You are very convenient, but why
Avoid the lightning
are you
created.
here?
Sonic wave or sonic boom. Thunder is a sonic boom? Huh. I guess I never thought about that. That
Seafoam
makes sense.
Island. Okay, guys. I guess we're stopping here.
TIL. Thunder is a sonic boom.